As the sun rises over the vast African savanna, life begins to awaken in a delicate, ancient balance. Across the landscape, herds graze in apparent peace, unaware of the dramas unfolding beneath the trees. Tension fills the air as herds catch the scent of a shifting dynamic in their territory. Ignoring the rising defense, the honey badger begins its brutal assault, ripping bark away with sheer mechanical force. High above in the canopy, vervet monkeys forage, keeping a watchful eye on everything below.
With total disregard for pain, it plunges straight into the comb, devouring sweet honey and protein-rich larvae.
Then, the colony erupts. A furious cloud of thousands of defensive bees explodes into the open air.
The fury is unleashed. Caught in the crossfire, the canopy monkeys panic as the stinging storm hits them.
Giants of the earth are forced to retreat, shaking their heads in frustration as the golden cloud descends.
The panic spreads across the plains. Entire herds of impalas break into a chaotic stampede to escape the stinging onslaught.
Even the queens of the savanna turn tail, driven away by an army of insects defending their kingdom. Even powerful zebras find themselves helpless against an enemy too small to fight and too numerous to count. Packs of African wild dogs find themselves completely ambushed, scattering in panic across the dry brush. Charging blindly through thorn thickets, they try desperately to shake off their tiny attackers. Desperation drives even the hardiest warthogs to seek shelter where they can find it. Zebras streak across the plains, their stripes blurring as they flee the relentless pursuit. The swarm sweeps like a living wave across the cracked landscape of a dry riverbed. Every corner of the savanna becomes a battlefield as the stinging wave overtakes the plains. Trapped high in the branches, the monkeys find no safe haven in the canopy. Frustration turns to panic as even the apex predators lash out at empty air. From above, the scale of the defense is staggering. A kingdom fiercely protecting its heart. Kicking out in blind defense, the zebra tries in vain to fight an enemy it cannot touch.
While the rest of the savanna runs in terror, the honey badger continues its feast without interruption.
Even the great pachyderms must use every tool at their disposal to clear the stinging air.
With crushing jaw power, it breaks open the final chambers, claiming the richest prize of all.
Submerging in muddy water becomes the only escape for those caught out in the open.
In the chaos, specialized predators cash in, snapping up stray bees mid-flight. Standing victorious amidst the fading storm, the honey badger proves once again why it rules the wild. As the storm clears, the troop gathers safely in the canopy, tending to their wounds and removing the remnants of battle. Exhausted and battered, the wild dogs find a rare moment of respite beneath the protective shade of the scrub. At the waterhole, the buffaloes seek soothing relief, coating their sensitive skin in a protective layer of cooling mud. Tucked away in a secure underground shelter, the undefeated champion finally rests. Slowly, order returns to the ancient tree as the scattered colony streams back to its damaged home. As day turns to evening, the aerial hunters rest, their silhouettes painted against the burning sky. At the heart of the colony, life centers around the sovereign queen, surrounded by an unwavering guard.
Herds move silently through the gloom, navigating a landscape governed by eternal rules of survival. Having conquered the greatest defense in the wild, the solitary nomad moves on into the golden dusk. Night falls across the wild, bringing a temporary truce to the endless struggles of the ecosystem.